Rook takes d6 was the best move. Maybe maybe it finds some other move if you let it sit, like for a really long time, but from what I saw, rook takes d6 was the best. Alright, we got a raid from Rosen. There's like 2,000 of you, so in case you're still here, I appreciate anyone sticking around. Hopefully you've got no plans for your, what is it, Tuesday? Tuesday evening, okay, yeah, Tuesday evening. Knight here, Queen h5. Let's get a quick win. Reek FC, thanks for the prime sub. A very common thing that people do is they go knight c3, queen here, and knight e4, which is like a little bit of a blunder. As for this, I certainly expect that. This move, bold, let's castle. If you want to take, you're going to be opening up the floodgates. Knight bd7. Now knight e5 loses a piece. Still some pressure there. I think he's going to play that move. Knight c3, I guess I'm taking and going there, so that move makes sense by him. Knight c3, we gotta go back. And bring some rooks, I guess. Hey, Moistud. Yeah, but he's got a few moves now. The knight can move. Okay, he goes there. Annoying, admittedly. If he takes that pawn, I'll just go rook d8. I'm not interested in trying to keep it. I'd rather have my bishop. We need to know what people's allegiances are in the chat, you know, to the London system. Dr. Lord Mayonnaise is very outspoken. In fact, he's leading the opposition party. What threats can we make here? Anything meaningful? Knight here, bishop e3. Can I do anything with this? Not really. Bishop e3 is so solid. I mean, this tactic is very, like, it's just not worth it. Like, it doesn't look very good. Doesn't look like it does enough. Like, maybe that's my bailout, but I like my dark square bishop. I want to find a way to use it rather than just trade it away. Let's go here. Takes, hits the knight, and then I get another move to do something. I mean, the bishops look good. Can't say they don't. Knight b5 is going to happen. And then, what do we do? I'm feeling very frisky at the moment. So I'm more likely to do something ridiculous. Even though that's Really unplayable after bishop f3. Very unplayable. Hmm. Ugh. Any way to make something work? Anything for me? Queen e4, by the way, almost just wins the game, but there is queen g3. Save your move. What about a6? The simple a6. Just the calm, cool, and collected a6. Habits, yes. Random pawn move. There it is. That's right, Bucko. Push his knight around. a6. That was the right energy. He doesn't have many moves that survive for him here, but he does have one that I can see. He would have to play this move. Knight e4. That's the only one that I saw. Bishop here doesn't help him. Just mate. Bishop here is just hanging. But knight e4 blocks mate and covers this. And like after bishop f2, king f1, it's like barely hanging on. But yeah, knight e4 is, as far as I can see, the only move. And yeah, in this position, I would probably consider queen h2, honestly. Got some ideas here, even though there's a way to play that. This pawn is hanging. It's not bad. 20 months, Grusky Meerkat, thanks for the prime sub. You see, Dr. Lord, we're getting some fun positions here, some fun games. JC Digital Girl, thanks for the quick Cinco. The 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it, JC. This was not a bad game. You know, a little excitement. Can't the bishop take the knight? Well, yeah, I can take this knight many different ways. But it's about trying to like find a checkmate rather than just take the knight. All right, let's go for f5. Trying to lay some claim to the middle of the board here. Whoa. Okay. Quickie Silver 69, thanks for the 10 months. Can't complain about what we've got so far. Let's expand G5. It just looks scary. He's probably gonna get psyched out. Maybe knight h5. Queen also to h5 looks reasonable. Think he wants to do this. Yeah, that looks a little concerning, honestly. I don't want things to get super open. And taking here is like, yeah, that doesn't that doesn't do anything. That's for sure. Let's go here. Here, f4 takes knight h5. Just trying to keep the initiative. Oh, okay. I'm happy to see he didn't go for it. Slide our queen over in that case. Takes, knight takes. If we go like this, he has knight h5. I'm seeing a lot of bad sacrifices for me that don't work, and of course we're tempted to play them. Of course. And of course we will. Of course we will. Okay, did not expect that one. It's probably not the best move. We can kick the knight away like this. Knight there, takes. Is that enough though? Because then my bishop isn't playing at all. I'm gonna try it. We'll call it the vibe. Freak FC. There are no bad sacrifices, only bad vibes. I can get behind that. Statement like that. There's no sacrifices because that queen covers everything laterally. So I need to chill a little bit. trying to go here. If e4, I think I'll go there anyway. I think we can bait him into takes, knight g5, and then queen h6 is a nice move. That move looks reasonable. Now if we go here, takes. Still maybe all right. We have queen h4. A flag for who? Chess Surf, you predict a flag. Uh-oh. That's not good for me, man. That is not good for me. Because I have a feeling I'm the one who's going to be flagging. Am I right? Knight takes. I'm thinking rook c8. Oh, wow. I didn't see that. Queen takes c7. Interesting. That move doesn't appear to be the move. Queen here, rook here, queen takes, rook h6. Seems fairly decisive. Rook f1 we can just take. This is the tough part. No. We had mate in 1 there, but I just, or mate in 2. Ah, no, maybe it wasn't mate actually. I thought rook f2 was mate, but okay, maybe it's not mate. Nope. Another game that doesn't matter, Kappa. Alter ego chess. Probably this. It's a good move in general. Pawn on h4, please. This knight is eventually going to transfer there, but first I wanted this. He should have been playing that, that's for sure. Bishop to h4. Okay, let's take with the pawn. We don't want his pieces occupying that square, but he's going to do something like this, and the pressure here is going to be significant. So let's start this reroute immediately. So I can play rook c8 there, and bishop b7, and then all my pawns will have enough support. This bishop really doesn't need to be there anymore. Let's bring it back here. Ugh. That's annoying. That's annoying. I still have a great position, but fuck, I really want that bishop. I just needed to start with rook d8 first instead of bishop there. Ugh. Okay, wants to play this. Let's stop it. As soon as I get a free move, I'm playing h5. What is this? I don't understand his moves. So he's just hanging a pawn, I guess? Let's get a quick win and grab the white pieces. Give me those white pieces. Okay, here. We'll probably go there. Let's go back. I really want to play h5, h4. And I don't want him playing bishop there. Is this, but I think if I go here and he does do that, that taking should be enough. That being said, let's do it this way. He can go there, I'll just take it. I'll have 2 pawns, should be winning. And if he puts his rook somewhere, then we'll just, wherever he puts it, we'll match that. Probably rook up. Just to watch the checks. Now rook c4, d4, all that. This check will be winning a piece if he goes there. We can use that against him. And that's going to be mate. Bishop e1, pretty much the only move. +4. Man, we're really... Is this... Why am I getting +4? Is that correct? Maybe it is correct. 200 points lower, only +4? Wow. 2250. I say see if because I'm dead serious. Like, let's see if. It's a true if. We got Omid here looking for KOs. Omid, I'm dedicating this game to you, my guy. My guy. This is going to be a grovel win for Omizi Malik. I'm even going to keep the bishops on the board for the moment here. I'm playing against Bubak. Big boob. Trayshawn, I think that's a lot of people's experience. The London is a nice little springboard. Get you a comfy opening. No. We're going to... Oh, I think we scared a lot of people with this song from last time. I mean, I like people leaving when they hear music like that because I think it's very good. And when people don't like it, I'm like, okay, let's filter out the weakest links of the population. Get them out early. It's a great song, Emad. I'll stand by that forever. Yeah, let's take this way. Groveling incoming. Let's take this way. The art of groveling. Well, I couldn't go and get a great position or anything, or there wouldn't be anything to grovel. That's the point of what we're doing here. We're showcasing groveling. I suppose if he takes, we can just grab that. Gory, hello. You're off duty. No more Olympiad. What a shift. Thanks to Gory Hole for all the Olympiad coverage. Every day. Stream on 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Gory bringing the coverage. Stick this way. Queen e3, almost certainly. Take back. Okay, here, and then h6 I'm kind of attracted to, but he can go knight g2 and h4. Not sure about that. I think I'm gonna go for it though. Here we just go there. Knight g2 here, h4, queen f6. I do like the idea of playing rook d8 and then doing it. Wow. Definitely did not see that, by the way. Cool me 007, thanks for 22 months. Good thing we attacked a piece. At the very least, we're not dead lost. But I guess this is part of groveling. We gotta get a suspiciously lost position. Not lost, I'm not even close. Still. Part of the art. Did not see queen b3. My other move, by the way, was going to be rook d8 instead of g5, and I would have just lost a piece straight up. So the gears in the universe were turning in my favor. I think we gotta take this question mark. Rook e1, queen b2, and then we have queen b1 there. Queen covering this diagonal means my king is relatively safe at the moment, but not safe like that. This is suspicious. Okay, it's a relatively passive move. Tough though, because everything I have is almost in the place that it needs to be at the moment. I want to go here. I think that's the plan. Okay. My guy. That is this actually, I said this game was dedicated to Omid, the art of groveling. It actually is. That was a pure grovel. There we go. Yabba dabba do. All right. Oh. My opponent said, hi, I'm on. We have an aware bra. Okay. Knight here. If d5, we just play e5 most of the times. Combo. Combo. h5 is also a nice move. Okay. Let's take this. King g2. Maybe knight f6. Castle. That bishop should be a liability. So basically, like, if I get a... what? Okay. I'm not... not a believer in this. Was gonna say something like, if I get a pawn to f4, that bishop doesn't play chess for the rest of the game, right? It's completely stuck by its own pawns. No activation for you. Push, we can take with the knight, which guards that pawn, so that rook d5 check doesn't do anything. GG. Yeah, Just no counterplay, always sucks. ME48, thanks for the 100 bits. GG. All right, 2 more games. Let's see if we can do it. 2250. We might be able to do it with the London system next game. Definitely be kicking away this bishop. Wow, he's really out there taking my stuff. Lay off me, man. Let's go here. Does that do anything? Maybe not, eh? I'm gonna play b5. Still looking at g4, but at the moment it doesn't look anything too crazy. c4 threat. That's covered. Still c4 threat. Okay. Here, queen f4, bishop d6 or something. Definitely feels right. Mm-hmm. Well, c4 knight d4 doesn't appear to get me anywhere. So let's go here. Rook h8 will long castle. If this, maybe I can go knight d3 as an idea. The long castle's nice because it also prevents him from long castling. 3 degrees, thanks for the 16 months of Prime. Yeah, I like the fact that we prevent him from castling. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Knight c4 looks annoying. Could be. f4 is also a move. Very aggro move, but a move. That's the move that I would have played. That's the one that makes sense to me. Takes some sort of check. King c1, knight d3. And he'll just go king a1. Huh. Hosky Hosk. 50 months from Hosky. Half a century, man. Welcome back. Thank you for resubbing for 50 months. That's a long time, man. What's going on? I'm playing 5-minute games, which is always brutal. 5-minute games. Long time control. Very draining, you know? Like f7's loose, so any knight move I do, I have to consider rook takes f7. That's what's annoying. Because once f7 falls, e6 also falls with check. Not comfortable. I don't know. I'll just do this. Sure. Really? Well, I mean, I guess we're going here, right? Knight c4. We could also do this one, but knight c4 just feels proper. It's still very tricky. Do we take this first? Or do we grab this? Takes here, and then like queen here. He has queen g3 there, like, you know. Wanted to attack this pawn as well as h4. Make some threats, at the very least. Because no matter what, like, once the queens are traded, this position is going to be tough to win. Oh, you can just take that. It's because I sort of just gave myself the speech about how we shouldn't... about how we shouldn't trade queens. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. King here was almost a stalemate. GG. All the games with white will be. Razor, 3 in the afternoon, eh? Where are you at? Where it's 3 in the afternoon. US? That's back on that there Calgary time. Let's get the knight out. I think d takes is fine, but try to keep things imbalanced. Okay, rook to b8 looks right. Drop this bishop back in general. Poker Demon. I don't think they're handing it out like that. I wish. Actually, I don't wish. I don't want you guys getting a hold of it that easily. d5, e6? No, seems like a little bit too much. I think I need this knight to maybe get to that square. Now, I'm going to put my knight on c6 again. This is a better square. a5, a4 is a standard idea. Knight c3, I think I'll take it. I don't want him getting to b5 or to a4. Rook a8. A little bit of pressure here. Low to 8 in the iceberg. f5 is a nice looking move. We're getting some good pressure here. Takes, and if takes back rook a3. Kind of like f5. I think it's the right vibe. We get our king up. Control some squares here. And knight f4, king here. Gonna go g5 next. That move is interesting. I feel very inclined to play the move h5 right now. I also would love a knight on f6. Let's start with this. Pretty solid here. You know, this move is always allowing that. Yeah, knight a5 always available. He can always go knight c1 though. If e4, then there's going to be stuff with knight d4. Otherwise, kind of stuck for moves. And if he moves this knight anywhere except here, then knight a5 might just win a pawn. So I think my opponent has to be a little careful here, so to speak. Knight here, knight c1. Maybe push for e5 next. I think we got enough of a pull to try this. I definitely wish maybe I had pushed the knight back first, but should be okay. So we'll win a pawn here. Question mark? B5 takes here. King takes. What the hell happens there? E4 takes. That's very, very close. Still not sure exactly what happens there. Objectively, those things are usually a draw. Because there's also this line here, takes and c7. Then I play something like d2, queen, and I could queen to a knight. And after king there, it's like some draw repetition, knight f2 and knight d1. And the king is just shuffling like that. Tough stuff. Yeah, it's basically, as far as I can see, it's a draw. Yeah, we could keep trying to play it, but honestly, seems like a pretty fair result. Okay, he takes this one. I thought he might play c7. This. There's d5 available. A little bit too much. But in all these cases, it should be a draw. Takes and king takes. Certainly worth considering. f5. Takes. d5. I feel like that can only be okay for me. Ooh, that can't be the move. Well, now you're way behind. He's got to move his king up, but it's GG. What is it slang for there, Crispy? It's interesting. We love a good slang around here. F3. Okay, D5. I'm gonna try to. It's usually a good idea to play D5 when you see F3. D5 with a knight on F3 is kind of sometimes nice for white, but. Okay. We have A6 that sometimes you want to get in to deal with knight B5. Definitely happy to trade these guys. And obviously I don't want to take, like, if I can avoid it, I think I will in general. Because taking helps the knight get in. So I'd rather white take on d6 and help me develop my piece before knight f4. This one can be thrown in as well at some point. Gotta be a little careful. I think it's time for h6. Useful move anyway, and also does get out of the way of that. This move is a little odd, so okay. If we take, bishop a6 doesn't work. Technically, we're kind of winning a pawn there, aren't we? Like, I feel like we are. I know it's not a very pretty pawn, but it's kind of a pawn. I mean, yeah, you can go here. You're gonna get this back. I'm gonna get this. That's still a pawn for me. Probably queen d6 is the move here. If the knight takes, then we get to bring our rook over. Might have a few ways out, but I see an endgame where I'm going to be slightly better in a lot of the cases, so let's try it. Slang for white person. Okay, I love it. It's great. Go white people. Slang for white person. Rook here. Yeah, queen c5 is never fantastic. Okay. Not so simple. We're up a pawn, but it just doesn't feel like a good pawn. Not yet. Not yet. This one, maybe that can be played. I don't know, the d-pawn is pretty fast there. Uh-huh. I'm gonna go b5. Get this out of the way. I'm not 100% sure that can be taken just yet, so we'll leave it for now. Hey, Brad?
The guy? No, I just wanted to look.
System player is going strong over here. This looks like a suspicious type of move.
You're going real strong.
Rebranchy with a bit of an error. Small miscalculation. Hey, look, it's Amon, the biggest a-hole in chess. Hello, Mega Dogga. Amen.
There's a lot of people competing for that title. I think it's disrespectful to assholes to put you in the group. I mean, most people like Gary Kasparov is like pretty high. Like a lot of the best players in chess rank very high up on the asshole list. It's a really serious list.
True.
I think Amon's a bit young.
I need time to grow into my character. White couldn't have taken the pawn back? Yeah, probably could have, but there's never a perfect moment to do that, right? You know, even in situations like this. It's the mask. It reminds me of your
I have to shave every 2 days in the summer.
the luchador mask. The luchador mask.
Oh yeah, you like that. You like the way I look like a chubby Rey Mysterio. In a pro still.
Right, so I'm gonna get some pawn back after rook e2. Pretty much every line. Yes, he can take here, but it's a little bit of the pretty much the same. I don't know. Like all the lines look the exact same to me, and that what I'm saying is it looks like by the way, I don't even need to take this. I should probably start with this first. That's why he did rook d2. So no, when you're asking, it's the worst try to take the pawn because you just lose stuff. You're gonna lose stuff here. But after rook d2, I don't think there's time to take it after rook d1 because of rook e2 all the time. So I don't know, it was weird, but like I don't think there was any time for white to actually take that pawn back, even though it didn't look like I was hanging on to it forever. Wilshire CG, thanks for the prime, 9 months. And thanks for the 16 months. Howdy there, Lali, Naprosto. Muscular Monkey. Hey, hey. How are you? I'm not sure. How are you, V? I don't have the answer. We might have to charge for an answer like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lally. It's always good to have support from strong players during the London sessions, you know? All right. We haven't got another London in a little bit now. We've just been enjoying some B6 chill. London took you to 2000. I'm going to need you to keep speaking. I'm going to need you to keep clarifying because that alone is not good enough. People are going to think you're a 2300 that lost 300 points. So can we get some more context? Like, oh, I was struggling at 1600, but then Amon's London took me to 2000. Hooray. Let's get some context for some of the boys here. No one's gonna believe me otherwise. Need some credibility around these parts. Queen d7, maybe c5. a3 doesn't look like a particularly good move by white. Just unnecessary, slow, and kind of meaningless. Not really gonna look to use that square. And if you want to cover this, usually c3 is the better move that does the same thing. c5 and knight c6 next. Bishop e7. Rook c8. Things look all right for me. Perhaps quick take on d4. I do think taking first might be fine. Bishop e7. This has an idea to capture as well. And the king, surprisingly, is pretty safe on b7, so I don't mind castling queenside. I just don't want to allow knight f7 or anything. Let's solidify things here for a sec. d4 is not too daunting, Gunnar Stahl. That's the one thing. If you're nervous about trying d4, just remember d4 as an opening. You're going to get safer lines in general. If you play e4, open position, and don't really know what you're doing, I think you could get lost very quickly in like a, certain sidelines of e4, e5, or maybe the Sicilian. Like, it's possible to get a really bad position really quick, but e4 is solid. Like, you might not get anything special from it, but I don't think you'll get in any serious trouble. So in some ways, I do find it a little bit risk-free to try. King g7 is important to get in, just so the rook has the flexibility to always reach the h-file. Aquila Angula, thanks for the 55 months. Good to see you, Aquila. Been cat jamming for a while. 55. A long time. Bishop takes, probably rook takes c6, although certainly considering it, just for fun. More reasonable, though, is to just do this. Knight takes, pawn takes. Some very interesting things. I'm going to take this for now. Queen takes, pawn takes, both possible. Queen takes looks normal, but then maybe there's some tricks on this rook. How is knight takes e5? Does not feel like a tactic that should work. Knight e5, queen e5, bishop f6. Looks like it works. Knight e5, pawn e5, you just take. Knight e5, rook c8. Knight g4. Rook takes f8. Knight e3 and rook f7. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Let's go here then. I don't really like playing a5. It never feels great because opponent just kind of gets everything they want. Man, I'm really addicted to making this work. Takes, knight takes e5. What about that? And if queen takes f6, and amazingly, the queen on e5 can't protect the rook on c2. And if pawn takes, then I'll probably just go back. But I mean, it only looks natural to play queen takes because of queen f6. And I'm sure we're about to lose the game, but here goes knight to e5, our very suspicious move. Yeah, bc6, I would just take the queen and then take the rook. Don't think that was an option for him. This move is like, it's the type of move that I think works, but it doesn't look like it should. It just feels so weird. If rook takes, I'm playing knight f3. Pawn takes, I'm playing rook takes, and queen takes, I'm playing f6, and the queen can't protect the rook, so the queen will be hanging and the rook will be hanging. I think he played objectively like a pretty decent move, like pretty decent try. Queen c5 if knight c6. I should have just gone rook c8. Kept life simple. But yeah, either want to take this or trade pieces, basically. Okay, that's a great move to see. It means that won't be happening. Whoa. Whoa, where did this guy get all this energy from all of a sudden? This guy really got a ton of energy just out of nowhere. All right, we're playing a National Master, and I believe this should get us right to 2300 if we win. 5-minute games, always tough. Okay, no bishop b4. Let's try to hit the e4 square here. Something looks a little off here. Let's go here. I'm not sure I buy this. I don't buy this. Like queen c2 and a3 when I've only made normal moves, that seems like a little bit too much. Like I should be striking the center. I'm not buying into this. I mean, okay, already I do have an idea to just grab that. It's not crazy, right? You know the computer is saying that. There's no way that's not the top move, right? Has to be. I'm gonna play like an engine. I'm gonna take the extra pawn. This is the best move. This is the best move in the position. I will play it now. We have e5 here, also a6. And e5 I'll do also if he just like attacks my pawn somehow. If bishop c5, of course b4 makes total sense for him, so I'm not really looking to play this. Yeah, after something like this, I'm basically just going to play e5. Now a6 is a huge threat. Okay, e4 can be played. Something looks really, really wrong with what he's doing. So if a6 takes, knight takes, hits the queen, but he's going to go queen e2. That's why this is not just like some immediate win or something. E4, and then probably queen d1. Now he's threatening this pawn. And if d3, which is surely a good move. I'm just wondering what he's going to be doing to get out of this. I don't really know. Go d3 next, and then let's play a6. That's the plan. Trying to play like a computer here. What would the computer do? It would take the pawn, and it would say, no, like, you're just not getting any... You're not getting anything back, dude. I have queen e7 to watch this guy. And once I castle, then I'm really hanging on to that pawn. Take, take. How is he getting away with this? He's not, of course. Takes, castles, bishop g2, d5 takes, takes, bishop takes e4. Castling feels very important to me. Feels like a must-do. I can just protect this pawn, but kind of looking for more than that. I think it might be the easiest. Let's do this. Let's definitely castle. And I mean, we have a protected pass pawn on d3, so we'll never be in a bad position here. I'm gonna go here, and then I think the move I'm going to do is b5, which I really like. I like freeing up space for me to play the move d5. Not like once I play d5 and everything's protected, like that should be too much. That's game. And yeah, for the moment, queen b6 and queen takes e3 is a tactical way that this position kind of holds itself together. Let's go here. Ooh, knight here. Yes, I give this up, but e3 also falls, and I think at some point you just have to stop calculating those things. Knight a5, very tempting move though. Knight a5 is probably just very strong. Oof. Yeah, knight a5 might be too good to pass up. Might be too good to pass up. I can't not play knight a5. Like, with knight b3 and knight c4 as threats, I think it's too much. I'm gonna play that move. I think we should probably take this. Yeah, do this. This is the simplest. And as expected, the pawn that we captured early in the game is going to be the one that delivers our win. Poetry. Yeah, who's laughing now? I took that pawn, defended it like an engine, and now it's sitting there at the end of the game, going to win the game for me. Like an engine. Yeah, it's really hard to try to flag here, Joe, because I'm getting a queen in every single line, unless he goes rook b1 and I take the knight and then queen, and then he's just got no pieces left. Important that after he moves the rook, I'm not rushing to queen, because I can queen anytime. The knight is like a tricky piece to get rid of. But the only way to save the knight is to let me take his rook and queen and mate him all at once, which is not very appealing. So, yeah, it's just over. Yeah. You're not faster than me.
Let's get it.